You know what I've come to realize is one of the harshest realities in grief is how we sort of bend over backwards trying to make everybody else around us feel really comfortable with our pain. I remember that feeling and I was like, what am I doing? It was just so, we sort of apologize when we cry. We apologize when we're like not in this happy mood. We minimize our feelings so that we don't upset anyone. And then we pretend to be okay so that we don't make it awkward. Can you relate? Oh, the joys of grief. It's like we're grieving, but also managing everyone else's emotions at the same time. It's something else, isn't it? And it's just so exhausting, isn't it? Like we're already carrying so much weight. I always say grief is like a backpack, right? It's this backpack that's coming with us that like we feel it weighs us down a little bit, it's uncomfortable, but the suffering is the stuff that we add to it, which is why I say pain is inevitable, but suffering is not. Suffering is like, taking care of everybody else, making sure that everybody else is comfortable around us, telling ourselves that we're broken or that we're going to grieve in this level of pain forever. That kind of emotional stuff that adds to the suffering of it all. But, we're sort of carrying now their discomfort too. But the truth is, I just think people don't know what to say or do. I always say, I don't think that they're like ill-intended. I think that they're grief illiterate because we live in a grief illiterate society. We are just not grief educated in this society. And they might try to fix you, you're not broken, or they use, other cliches like everything happens for a reason, or, they're in a better place. You should just be relieved that they're not in pain anymore. That one, and I just don't think that they realize that those words sort of cut deeper than silence in many cases, don't you think? So what do you do about it? Stop apologizing for your grief. Stop. When people say, I'm sorry, I don't say it's okay. I go, thank you. Me too. Me too. I'm really sorry too. They're like, right? Your grief needs to be seen. Your pain needs to be witnessed. So stop apologizing for your grief. Stop shrinking it down to make it palatable for others. Just stop doing that. Grief isn't supposed to be pretty or convenient or comfortable. It's messy, it's raw, and it's yours. It's yours. So the next time somebody looks uncomfortable when you talk about your loss or when you can't hold your tears back, just remind yourself